What do you mean by Bluetooth? In day to day life, basically, you people are using the Bluetooth, but still, I want to give you the glimpse about the Bluetooth, right? So basically, you know how to use the Bluetooth, but how they'll work, functionality, that I'll inform you, right, in today's lecture. So first of all, what is the exact definition of Bluetooth? So, Bluetooth is a wireless LAN technology to connect devices of different functions such as telephone, notebooks, computers, cameras, printers, coffee makers, and so on, right? So many other devices we can connect with Bluetooth. So, basically, Bluetooth is what? It is a small wireless network, right? But means Bluetooth limit is very data transfer. Maybe I don't know you people are using Bluetooth or not, but previously when we were in our UGPGs at that time, we use a Bluetooth connection. First we establish the connection, or I can pair the devices, and then we can transfer our photos and anything file, right? So we can transfer through this Bluetooth technology. Now Bluetooth LAN is an ad hoc network. So what do you mean by ad hoc? Ad hoc means what? Means that network is formed spontaneously. Means at a time I can connect or I can create the network, right? So between, let's say you want to transfer some file to your friend's phone, right? So first of all you have to request the Bluetooth, and then uh, okay, the devices is paired, and then you can transfer the data, right? Nowadays where you are using the Bluetooth, it is previous one, right? Nowadays where you people are using for Bluetooth, headphones are there, and your device is connected with car many time, right? So at that time, if anyone's phone will come, and if anyone's call will come, then you can easily talk if you are in car also, right? So many places you are using Bluetooth. Now whenever we are dealing with Bluetooth, first one is Piconet. Piconet and Scatternet, two types are there. uh, Through Bluetooth we can also connect to internet also, and several application is there. I already discussed the application of Bluetooth, right? uh, we can connect the peripheral devices, yes. With Bluetooth, you can also connect Bluetooth mouse is also there, right? So it is basically a wireless mouse, or Bluetooth keyboard is also there. So you can, without wire, you can connect and you can do your work, right, with Bluetooth. Many monitoring devices also use this Bluetooth, and home security devices will also use this Bluetooth. And this Bluetooth project was first uh, means who are the organization of this Bluetooth project is Eriscon company is the organizer of this Bluetooth device or Bluetooth connection or network, right? Now, what is the exact IEEE form of this Bluetooth is IEEE 802.15 standard is the exact name of our Bluetooth, right? According to our IEEE standard. So, if in exam, if they'll mention, write a short note on IEEE 802.15, then also same thing you have to write. Now, uh, means it is a very small area network, right? So within a room or within a hall you can connect. And I already discussed two type of Piconets are two type of network are there. First one is Piconet and second one is Catenet. So from this what you can conclude that one primary device is there, some secondary devices there, right? So uh, Bluetooth network is called a Piconet or a small net, right? So Bluetooth network is having a 8 stations. Whenever you want to transmit something, maximum limit is 8 station, including uh, primary also. And now first means this one is primary station, right? And remaining all is secondary station. So everywhere whenever you are transmitting something, one station should be primary and remaining all should be secondary station. So all the secondary stations synchronize their clocks and hopping with the hopping sequence with the primary. So it should be synchronized with the primary station, right? So primary means basic or main sender. right? Now, uh, only one primary station should be there whenever we are connecting with this Bluetooth. And between this primary and secondary, one to one or one to many communication can be possible. Now, in the piconnets, I already discussed seven devices can connect, and eighth one extra device is also there that we can call as parked state. Means whenever that device is connected, eighth device or extra device, right? One primary, seven secondary. So total eight devices are connected, and one eighth one is connected, or sorry, one ninth one is connected. That is we can call as in park state. So what is the limitation for that park state device? That park state is a synchronized with the primary but cannot part in the communication, right? So whenever any device is in park state, so it cannot communicate. It can synchronize with primary device but it cannot directly communicate. Now, I hope this primary Piconet concept is clear to you. One primary station, remaining all secondary station, maximum 8 device can connected at a time. One primary, 7 secondary, and one extra device is connected that we can call as park device. So it can synchronize with the primary device, but it cannot communicate with the other devices, right? Communicate with until it is moved to normal state, right? Whenever it is in park state, basically it is the extra one. If you observe in cricket team also, some extra three players are there. Likewise here also one extra device we are keeping. Now, next one is scatternet. So what is the exact definition of scatternet? First, piconnets can be combined to form what is called a scatternet. So whenever we are combining two three piconnets or any number of piconnets, at that time it will create a scatternet. A secondary station in one piconet can be primary in other. If you carefully observe this, here it is a primary station and it is secondary station for this network, right? So both can be possible. This is a secondary station for this piconet one, right? This station, but this station is primary station for this second piconet, right? So it can be possible that any one station is secondary station in one network and primary station in another network. So what this message, this particular node can receive the messages from the primary in the first piconet, right? So it can receive the messages from this first piconet and acting as a primary device in a second piconet, right? So here it can transmit the message also. Now, uh, uh, piconet devices means how many devices we can connect and what are the exact range of our uh, net or Bluetooth, right? So Bluetooth devices are built to short range, right? We all know. Now, current data rate of the Bluetooth is 1 Mbps. So maximum we can send data or receive the data. Speed is 1 Mbps or 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth is used, right, while transferring the data. Now I'll discuss different layers of Bluetooth. So like our OSI layer, TCP IP layer, here also so many layers it will follow. So in today's lecture, I'll discuss what is the radio layer, and in next lecture, I'll discuss baseband as well as application. So basically, three layers I can say. First one is radio layer, baseband layer, and L2CAP layer, and remaining all application and data transferring that we cannot conclude in under any layers. But it's okay, this is the exact layer architecture of Bluetooth. If in exam, if they'll ask short note or Bluetooth, then you have to mention first of all definition of Bluetooth, then piconet, scatternet, and this Bluetooth layer concept, right? So that's it from means if they'll ask in 8 mark question, right? Now one by one I'll start with radio layer, right? So what is a radio layer? It is a, I can say it is equivalent to physical layer in OSI model, right? So basically it is connect with wired, not wired, but signal transfer, multiplexing, spread spectrum, frequency. This kind of terms comes under this radio layer, right? So it is a low power and it is a low power layer, and it is having a 10-meter radius, right? So through this Bluetooth, I can connect within a, uh, I can say maximum 10-meter. I know it is not that much. Uh, Means if two devices are at a 10-meter distance, then it is not that much efficiently transferring the data, but if it is a nearby, then easily you can transfer the data. So what is a band it will use? First one, it I already discussed, right? It is used 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. And what is the maximum parallel channel? It is connected with Bluetooth. 79 channels of 1 mbps we can connect, right? It doesn't mean that 79 station we can connect. Parallel channels we are using, that is 79 channels we can use, right? Now it will use FHSS. What do you mean by FHSS? Frequency hopping spread spectrum. So till now I haven't discussed spread spectrum. In next or next to next class I'll discuss. But now you can remember that it will use frequency hopping spread spectrum method, right? Um, why we have to use this spread spectrum? To avoid the interface from other devices and other networks. So each time each device can change its modulation. Means whenever one device or one primary station or one station is transmitting some data at that time, uh, modulation frequency is 1600 times per second. So within a second, 1600 times is a modulation frequency. So if I already discussed, right, 0101 is a data, right, whatever we are sending in 1 second or 1 nanosecond, right? So here 1600 times per second that frequency is changing, or frequency is 1600 times per second, so it is very high. So speed of Bluetooth is high, but only concern is it is small network, right? So area is not that much big whenever we are dealing with this Bluetooth. Now modulation technique, I already discussed in class, right? If it is used FSK, means frequency shift keying, right? So inside this FSK it will use Gaussian bandwidth filtering. So GFSK it is using basically. And I think that's all about first layer, radio layer. Now I'll discuss about baseband layer in next class. What is a baseband layer? What is a frame format of Bluetooth? What is a single secondary communication, multiple secondary communication? That I'll discuss in next class. Okay. I hope it is clear to you. Today's class, Bluetooth and means exact definition, Picon, Scatternet, as well as Bluetooth layers, right? So, thank you.